Welcome back to Better Nashville. Well, when you put your aging loved one in a nursing home, you do it so they're guaranteed around-the-clock care and protection. But what happens when they don't get the care you're both promised? I recently sat down with attorney Jim Higgins from the Higgins Firm to talk about the signs of nursing home abuse or neglect. Take a look. Jim, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
All right, we know your office has been handling nursing home neglect cases for many years. So do you have any tips on how we can make sure our loved ones are taken care of properly? Any warning signs we should look for?
Yeah, well, one, I think a big thing is just visiting. And, that's awful hard when I have people who are here and families away or vice versa. But if you have that luxury of being close to the nursing home or relatively close, you really need to go or have friends go and just stop by. I tell people to go at different times, go on different days, talk to the administrator, the DO in there, just be a part of it so that everybody there knows you're going to be coming. And it's truly about the same thing that I would do when my children were in daycares. You stop in, you check on them, you make sure everything's okay. And they expect that. They expect a caring family to come in and do those things.
Right, so just pay attention to things. Now, have you found going through these cases, is there a most common cause of inadequate care?
Yeah, well, a theme that we have seen for years now between what I would refer to as a good nursing home and a bad nursing home is truly, will they spend the money to have adequate staff and qualified staff? I think in this business, and it unfortunately is a business, and that profit motive is there, and sometimes the easiest way to increase your profits is to cut your labor costs, and that would mean fewer employees or paying people less. And when you do that, if you don't have enough nurses there, if you don't have enough CNTs there to simply, bring someone water or answer a call light or turn someone if they need to in their bed or feed them, it's just tragic what can happen to these people, and it can happen quickly. So yes, there are obviously sometimes just bad things happen, and it's unfortunate and it's nobody's fault, but there are other cases that we have seen that really could make us angry, where it could have been prevented if they would have simply had enough people caring for folks.
Okay, so just make sure they have enough staff to care for the patients.
Yeah.
Now, how do you prove that in your cases as far as neglect or abuse goes? How do you prove it?
Well, when we get into a case, we do several things. One, we're going to get the entire chart. We have experts, nursing experts, doctors that review the chart to see if anything's out of the ordinary, if anything looks forged, if it matches the care that we believe our resident got. We have private investigators that go out and talk to former employees, and we'll ask them, what was your experience like working there? Did you have enough help? Did they treat you fair? How were the residents cared for? And in these cases, we do what we call depositions. We take a lot of sworn testimony from people, and you just have to dig and find out. And so many of these, that is what my family wants, are answers. When something bad happens, a lot of times they get shut out, and I don't know why. And I've had so many families come to me and say, we just want to know what happened, and we don't want to have it to happen to anyone else. And so we feel that's our job when we take these.
Right, helping out a lot of families.
Right.
Jim, thanks so much.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call whether you have a question or need help at 615-353-0930. Again, that number is right there on your screen. That's 615-353-0930. Also, for more information about the Higgins Firm and a link to their website, that's higginsfirm.com, just go to betternashville.com.